After weeks of rain and storm, the sun came out here and there to let us know it still existed. The life of a gamer continues anyhow, and one of the best things of collecting is discovering what you already have. I will show you some pickups too, with a big one at the end, but for now, let's focus on a little banger for the GBA once more. I've never seen the movie Lilo and Stitch before, and the game, well, I would have never picked it up if I hadn't already seen some footage of it. This game is a run and gun in the style of Metal Slug. Obviously the presentation is very colorful and child friendly, but the game itself is a little less child friendly. It's really tough and it presents a challenge for any gamer, let alone a small child. We stay in the old kingdom of Disney as we finally play Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. This game was done by Capcom and has a very cool story behind it. The entire development team went to visit Disneyland for inspiration. This game takes place in the theme park and the various rides are different levels. The variation in this package is what makes it so attractive. It's a really cool game to show off the capabilities of the NES. I managed to complete my copy of Metroid Pinball. Shane came over after having bought 2 Rumble packs and he traded me one for an Xbox game. The Rumble itself isn't that noteworthy, not compared to the N64 Rumble pack, but it's nice to finally experience it after all these years. This is a game that I like to play the most on my DSi XL because it just looks more impressive. One of the cool features of this game is that when you collect all letters to spell Samus, a weapon mode will activate where you need to gun down all the aliens coming your way to complete the segment. I picked up some Sega games again as well, and this one was a complete shot in the dark. I own James Bond for Master System, so I thought, why the hell not? This one consists of minigames, but the first one already had me baffled. You run by mashing the B button, and no matter how you bash the ever-living shit out of it, you will never make it. I'm probably missing something besides the finish. There have been other pickups and pickups whilst editing, but that's for another video. Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of this one. I managed to find a Streetfighter IV arcade stick for PS3. Wow, this is a world of difference compared to the one that I was using for Super Nintendo. It's a heavy thing. You can tell that it means serious business. The stick has micro switches in 8 directions and the buttons feel absolutely fine to me. It has some beautiful art from the game on it, so the unit even looks very good as a display piece. I fixed my capture card by buying an expensive USB cable, and the first thing I wanted to try is capture Street Fighter IV footage for this video. This is how the game is meant to be played. If you haven't played it with an arcade stick before, I recommend going into training mode and just practice those Hadokens and Shiokens until you got them in your muscle memory. I started by counting the clicks of the micro switch, and holding the stick between my pinky and ring finger seemed to make a world of difference if you don't want to switch between hand positions for different tricks. It made me think a lot of playing bass guitar actually. The game room and my collection just got a little bit more arcadey, and I can't wait for some of my friends to try it out. Take it away, Jim.
Uptown got its hustlers, the Bowery's got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim Walker, he's a bull shooter, son of a gun. Well, he big and dumb as man can come, and he's stronger than a country horse. And when the Bedfords all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim boss, just because. Well, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off that old Long Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.